Good morning, afternoon, evening, whatever time you're watching this video. Welcome to the Bruce channel. Today I want to answer some questions. Well, always receive questions that asking which printer better. Which printer better? I mean, really, you're asking me this question. But currently, people ask me that is, well, low budget printer, which is better? Well, I want to say something. A lot of people willing to get the direct answer, which is better, but then after that, ask why. But I want to change it a little bit on mindset. What really matter for you to select a 3D printer? Because if you don't know what matter to you, you don't know what is best for you. Because 3D printer is also a customization production tools. It's just a tools. You like a drill. You have Milwaukee. You have Boost. Which one is suitable for you is only you know it, and sometimes you will find that Chinese tools very cheap one that can drill. That's fine. But if you like industrial work, you may want Milwaukee because it's more stable, more strong power and stable. And a home user maybe Boost more than enough. Yeah. Well, I'm going to go to next. I'm going to talk to the topic is how do you pick a right 3D printer. Before I start, I'm going to speak slow, definitely. But I hope you don't skip my video, because if you skip me, you might miss my point. I would suggest you to use a fast speed play. In YouTube, you got 2x or 1.5, 1.75x speed of the play. So you will hear I speak faster to save your time. Otherwise, my video may be too long for you, okay? Next. Well, what is your plan to use a 3D printer? This is a very important question. If you do not have the planning, what is the purpose of that? You may select the wrong 3D printer. Well, the first question is, let me do an example. Is that it's for company? If you are for company, you might need a product design prototyping machine, and you want to earn money from it. You want to save time from it. Okay, I didn't write down to save time. Well, then if you're private, you are for hobbies. You got time actually, just because hobbies normally you got plenty of time to spend on it, and you want to print toys, or you are thinking a 3D printing is a toy. 3D printer itself is a toy. Fine, you can get a cheapest one. Play with it. Play with the machine with 3-axis arm with a hot glue gun kind of stuff. Yeah, it's fine. That's no problem. But you need to know what you are looking for at first before you asking for suggestion. Because if you don't have any idea, no one can really help you. They will give you a wrong suggestion or something very horrible, right? Something expensive or something too cheap. No? So, what is the size and material you want to use for it? Because the first question already lead to here. Because when you don't know what are you going to build with it, you might already see what size of the product. If you want to print very big size, you may consider a larger size machine. If you want some small size, you may consider a small size. Of course, someone will say now, I can use a small printer to print big size. Yes, you can. But you will add a lot of post-processing, and also the time of print. If you want one small machine, you can save time on the printing, but you will have more post-processing. And also, if you got big machine, you may have more risk to fail, because if you print 1 day after it fail, it happened. Trust me. No matter how much you buy it, how expensive is the machine, it can fail, but normally fail by human. But when during preparation, well, that one top is another topic. We'll talk about that in future. So, and the material type. So, what kind of material you are looking for is the material type. Let's say now hobby user mainly using PLA, and also PETG. But industrial people do not like it. Then most likely they want the ABS and other stuff, and well, other fancy stuff. Let's say nylon, carbon fiber. Well, you need to know what are you planning to do with it. Only you can select the right one. And also, the next one is how much time you have. If normally for business, your boss asks you to buy a 3D printer, don't buy the cheapest one. They will waste your time. And the user experience is very, very, very important. That how much patience you will have during you deal with the 3D printer problem. Because are you willing to learn how all these things? Because how hard or how easy actually the price tag is also different. Well, next one is this is the extremely important if you are for business. Officer support, yeah, the company official. Like me, I'm a prusa fan, so I use prusa all the time. All the problem I have, I can get official support straight away. Of course, online support lah. If you want the local support, find me, fan. Okay, but easy to get the quality part is also one of the very important. Like I always use original. For me, it's online. Just click if the thing is not online on the web shop. I just talk with the customer service, and the customer service will just send me the link and buy for it and wait for it come. Easy. And the cost of the maintenance. Okay, like this one, because my print is more in prusa. I have a bunch of them, and the printers come from Czech Republic, so Czech Republic, okay. Then the cost of maintenance, when if a small part is shipped over, the shipping fee is very high. So this is some kind of concern also if you want. So depend on what you need. So what is really matter? There's the last one, and this is the last one of the matter. It's a community, like. If you get like Malaysia, I realized that in the 3D printing group, a lot of Ender fans, a lot of people using Ender 3, maybe because of very cheap. And yes, it is also a printable machine, but nothing different with my 2014 printer. Long time ago, I built my first 3D printer. If you like to see some old story, and you can see on a link there, then not story lah, just time lapse only. But when that time I built a clone of prusa, I can still make it print really nice. Just how much frustrating on the bad leveling thing, and I think the Ender 3 now is nothing different from that. Really nothing different. Only different at the screen, easier to control. Yeah. So now let's talk about the printer. The two printer you are looking for. You might be looking for, okay. So the left one is, the picture is Ender 3 V2. But I'm not going to compare that now because we don't know. Actually, both printer is not really in the market trend yet because they are new. Like Prusa Mini is too new to expose, because not much people owning it, and also the another one is not coming out yet. But just my opinion, which is better? Now let me bring you the website. Okay, now but I still compare back to Ender 3 Pro lah, not the V2. V2 information not much, even a lot feature is not inside there. But to me, I'm Prusa gang, but to me, these two printer is not my option. Why? Let me tell you why. The first thing is the Bowden system. I'm not a fan of Bowden system. I don't like at all because of they want the printing head will be lighter, so it can easier move, and they're sacrificing they will move the stepper motor outside from the nozzle, from the printing head. Well, it will be lighter. But this problem may come out, the filament will go through the pipe from here to here. It's pushed from here, and it lead to easier to jam and also easier to ring, not easy to ring, some kind of vibration or no. Like if you use a flexible material, it might be stuck in here. And if you use low cost, cheaper filament, you may face a filament brittle inside the pipe and creating problems. Also, one more thing is if the filament sensor is behind here, so you won't really detect it if it break inside after. Okay, so I don't like that at all. I still happy with my Prusa i3 MK3. Yes, and this is the most stable printer right now. Well, yeah, but today's topic is this too. I had to give a winner, right? Well, let's look at the spec of the technical spec. So both printer will have their own problem because they are same. It's a new printer. But you select a printer, it's not only select the printer. As I said, select the background also, select the official support also. And prusa support, they got very good reputation right now and after a few years. Let me tell you the story. Very first time I get the MK2 and the printing back got issue on that. But they always constantly upgrade their firmware, constantly upgrade the design until now they are fully stable. And you happy most of the people happy with their printer unless the people don't know how to upgrade their firmware. That's another story. And they got MK3, MK3S, MK3.5 2.5S and 3 and 3S. This kind of thing is a small upgrade that you can download the design file from the STL file. Then you print the part yourself. They upgrade the case, upgrade the printing head. Then you can also buy the hardware from them for some unique upgrade. That is one advantage on prusa. They can do it, upgrade very constantly. One more thing is prusa using 1000 printer to print their own printer part, and is using injection mold. Of course, from the cost wise, injection molds, it will be more cheaper, and also the looks quality will be better. That's why they're doing that. But why prusa not doing that? Because one thing is they are the 3D printer manufacturer, and they can use that to recognize the problem. So they use it every single day. If they got problem, no one know better than them, right? Their workshop people, they will know the problem, okay? So what I say, the reputation is very good. Every single part they tested calibrated is, yeah. But for the prusa mini, the size is really quite a mini lah. 180 is 18 centimeter, a square size. For the Ender 3, well, Ender 3 reputation is not, I don't know, but a lot of modification, a lot of people doing online. The community is quite good. A lot of people, but I don't see the official one. But the official did take the community modification as their concern for next product, but not the old product update. And yeah, what I say next product is you really look at it like, okay, this is some kind of different thing. You can't upgrade at all. You just buy the new one. That is not I don't like. I like the thing able to upgrade. It less like the iPhone. You cannot upgrade, right? If you upgrade, it come out the iPhone 6. You cannot convert your iPhone 6 to 7, but printer can. You can keep the remaining part, upgrade the only part you need. And maybe you can, but they not come out any package on that. You have to do your self modification. Can do. So in reputation and community and the officer support part, I said prusa win 2 star. Okay, 2 win. And community part, we mean user, especially in Malaysia. I saw a lot of people using Ender, and they suggest you to buy Ender without asking you why you need a 3D printer. I don't know, but maybe they can help you in future. So I give a community in Malaysia only, and the win. So 2 and 1. And the size wise, and the win 2 because it's 220 and 250, and the prusa is at 180. Price tag and win. Well, it's cheap, really cheap. Okay. But if you compare with the technologies and also the so-called the latest package, the filament sensor, the bed level sensor, automatic leveling bed, and a lot of things, you can see the, oh man, you see the support material, ABS also fine, the flexible also fine. But one thing is still, I heard that prusa mini still a lot of problem. You will face some issue until this. But the good thing is, you buy now, you will receive many months later. And before you receive the printer, the problem should be solved already. This is what they can promise, this, right? It's because reputation. And one more thing is, now is the software is not an issue already. Because prusa free support to enter, you see, this is the prusa slicer software. So yeah, it's so open nice, and you can use prusa slicer for enter. It's crazy, but if you look at the enter software, they're using Cura and many problem on that. I don't know, but just I don't like to use it. And the modification software is look awkward, and so all the settings come up, you cannot print directly. You had to test, no matter how, even you use the original profile. What I see from from this page, they tested the first tested file. Okay, gem filament. To be fair, this one I see got gem also, because that's how the Bolton system work, right? Because of if you got bad calibration on the system, on the thing, you were facing gem. This one is also like, I think it's gem or something. So this is okay. Well, both got print problem, and this is benchy. The benches look so bad. Don't misunderstand. You can make it look nice. I have a story before. Someone sent me a enders, asked me to help on that and calibration. So I do spend a day, not the day, but spend around hours time instead to adjust everything nice, and print out the quality nice products. Then they take back, happy with it. The second day come back, he damaged the printing bed. Do you know why? Because there's not auto leveling, and I don't know, he said he not adjust the bed at all, which means the structure itself during moving they adjusted, or the end stop, the Z level end stop is not accurate at all. And I have two Ender. I was having two Ender Pro, and also I damaged the printing bed. Even myself, I deal with printers so many years, I still do the same mistake. So you will expect that in your 3D printing life, trust me. So back then, which is the best 3D printer for you? If I were you, I would say this tool is basically fair, because the pricing and the technologies, they are actually same thing. If you want to upgrade your Ender to have prusa feature, you will spend more money on that. To my suggestion, I would suggest you to save more money to buy a better one, which is prusa i3 Mark III. If you use that, few time later, you don't want to use creality. I'm sorry to say that. I seriously, I don't like that. I know, I still maintain my thinking. Creality, they actually built a good structure printer, and you can use it to print quality thing, but you will spend more time to get the user experience is not that smooth compared with prusa. That's it. Okay, just my opinion. If you want something easy for you, hands-on, you can print, not mean you're not facing any trouble. You will still face, all 3D printer, you will face the same issue, nozzle jam, skip layer, but the time of your facing, it will be lesser. The solve the problem, you will be easier. And of course, you got me if you are in Malaysia. And also one more thing is, if even you use a very expensive like Ultimaker, 30,000 ringgit per machine, 30 to 50,000 ringgit per machine, you will still face the same thing, bad leveling issue and nozzle jam issue. But the bad leveling for Ultimaker is kind of easier. Ender is horrible because the Z level sensor they're using, the click one, is not accurate, no automatic sensor. But your prusa, you will find that their printer do not have adjusting wheel. You have no idea how to manually adjust it without reading manual. But if you do it correctly, you set it, you use the software, it will automatically adjust every single time. You only need to do one-time calibration at first, unless you move it around. You just do one more time, or replace the printing bed with different type. You need to move it around. Oh, well, yeah. I think I make myself clear already. Yeah, okay, the video's time is 20 minutes already. Oh my god. Okay, see you next video. If you got any question, you can ask me in below, comment. Of course, if you think this is helpful to you, help share with your friend, or if not, give me a thumb down or thumb up. Good if helpful. Thumb down if not, if you think it's not right. Don't have to argue with me. Well, because nothing to argue, right? Yeah, just my own opinion and my experience. It's come from my experience. See. If you have any question about that, or you want to looking at the resin printer, also you can talk with me in the description below. Not description, sorry, comment below. So yeah, see you next time. Bye. Subscribe, ring the bell. I'm not always upgrade video. So you want to see my latest video update, click the bell. It will notify you. Not upgrade, update. Bye.